Hi beauties, welcome back, or welcome if it is your first time. I am always happy to have you. I wanted to do a get ready with me today. I shopped my stash yesterday and I have some really nice products in here that I either haven't used in a long time. I have some new stuff in here. I have some stuff that like I'm gonna kind of use and see if I want to keep or not. So we have a good mix. We're doing sort of like some new stuff, some stuff that might be on its way out. So let's get into it. I think I haven't fully committed, but I'm like 95% sure I want to use my Muse palette. And I know that this is like a weird shirt choice, a weird color choice, but look, I woke up late to take my kids to school. I just grabbed like the first clean thing that was on top of my laundry basket, and this is it. And it's hella comfortable. I don't feel like changing, so we're just gonna stick with it. We're gonna do some sort of look with this palette and this mint green shirt, so get into it. I'm kind of tempted to use, I want to use my Vieve eye wand. I have the shade Camel, which is, I've used in a video once before, but it's gorgeous. Do I want to use that? I don't think so. I don't think I want to use that today. Sorry. Maybe I'll use it as eyeliner or something. So I watched Jamie Genevieve's, she did like a 3 looks with this palette a while back, and I'm very tempted to do something super simple. She did a look where she essentially just used like 2 or 3 shades. She just took one of her mattes, ran it all over, blew it out, and then just put this Divine shade, this lightest shimmer, all over her lid. And I kind of want to do something like that. I know it's not exciting, but it's just the mood I'm in. So let's do that. What kind of brush do I want to use? I think I want to use sort of like a bigger fluffy brush. This is just a Sigma blending brush, the E40 Max. Let's do that. What shade do I want to go in with? In case you haven't seen this, you guys, this is just the newest release from Jamie Genevieve and her brand Vieve Muse. She came out with this palette and then a lipstick and lip liner to go with it. It's in the same, you know, sleek black packaging. The only thing is that the texture is a little bit different. On her original palette, the texture is more like her lipsticks, if you're familiar with that. It's still black and gold. It's just a little bit different of a texture. This is Jamie's handwriting. Muse. She talked about the shimmers in this palette. One of them was sort of this traditional type shimmer, I don't know why I'm pointing to this, but one of the shimmers was sort of like a traditional formula. The others had more texture. And they applied better with like a glitter glue. But I guess she got some feedback that, you know, sometimes not everybody has access to a glitter glue or even like wants to use a glitter glue to put their shadows on. So she formulated all the shimmers in this palette like the one, I forget the name of it, Glimmer or something. She formulated all the shimmers in this palette like that one traditional shimmer. So that's kind of cool. It's nice when companies listen to feedback. I'm just taking the shade Mystic, which is like this mauve color, like this super cool. And I am just running it everywhere through my crease, all over my lid. I know my brows need help, you guys. I don't have an appointment until the beginning of November, so they just are what they are. Hopefully you can look past that. I do have my window open this morning because it's like just the most perfect, crisp, cool fall morning. But so you probably will hear traffic on my street. I hope you guys are all doing wonderful. I truly cannot believe that we are more than halfway through October. You guys, like, it's insane. It went from like the 1st to the 19th overnight. I don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like I always sound old when I'm like, oh, time flies. But it does. It does. Somebody posted something on Instagram yesterday and it was like so many days until Halloween and then Thanksgiving and then Christmas and then New Year's, and it was every single one was like less than 100. I mean, I think Christmas is like 60 days away or something, which is actually really scary to me in terms of, so if Christmas is like 60 something days away, then in my mind, I always start breaking it down into like paychecks. Like, how many paychecks do I have until Christmas? And then that's when I get frightened because I think I have like 3 or 4 paychecks until Christmas and I don't have anything bought. My kids won't even give me a damn list. Like, I have hounded my older children for Christmas lists for a month and I don't have anything. Like, I don't get that. When I was a kid, I had my list written up, baby, numbered, written up, given to my parents. Like, does that mean maybe my kids have too much stuff? Like, maybe they don't want anything or need anything? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Okay, sorry. I am talking and I am not paying attention to what's going on here. I'm just blending. I think what I'm gonna do, I like this shade, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the lightest color, this peony, which is sort of like probably looks just tan on camera here, but it is sort of like a soft pink. And I'm just gonna kind of blend this right up at my brow bone. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm like trying to force my kids to think of something that they want for Christmas. My 5-year-old's a little bit easier. I actually do have a couple things ordered for him. But I mean, I don't know. I keep hearing stories about how it's going to be harder and harder to get gifts and just get stuff in general this holiday season because the supply chain is so fucked up and carriers are going to be backed up, and I mean, whatever. There's nothing I can really do about that. I just would like to try to get my shopping done maybe a little bit earlier this year. I don't know. I guess if worse comes to worse, we're just gonna have to go into the stores. Okay, I don't know. Do I want to deepen this up? I kind of don't. I kind of just want to leave it. I'm tempted to use a glitter glue because I always use a glitter glue, but I'm also tempted to just kind of see what these shimmers do without a glitter glue. Oh, they're so soft, you guys. Here's the 3 shimmers that are in the palette. So this dark one is called Regal, the gold is called Finery, and this like pinky champagne is called Divine. Very, very soft and so pretty. There's those 3. Ooh, what do I want to do? I kind of just want to keep it soft, honestly. Let's just go in. I'm just gonna go in with my finger with Divine. I just do kind of want a soft look today. I'm gonna get in as far as my nails will allow. I do not care if that shimmer gets up into my crease a little bit, you know that, because I'm gonna go back in and kind of blend everything anyway. Yeah, I just want something. I'm just going in with that original brush we used. Very, very light pressure and just blending things out. And I actually might take a little bit more of that shade, that Mystic shade, just a little bit, and blend. But that's probably all I'm gonna do. I know that that's super basic, not an exciting eye look, but that's just kind of what I was in the mood for. But anyway, back to being terrified about Christmas. Yikes. I was still a child. Didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. I had no time to do what I chose to do. So go easy. Okay, I just kind of went and cleaned my edges up a little bit. I am fine with how this looks. Just something simple. What have I been up to aside from freaking out over Christmas? Well, I'm beating Adele's new song into the ground. I mean, come on. Who's with me? Ugh, I love Adele so much. And that song is so beautiful. I know that her new album is supposed to be like, you know, the ultimate divorce album. I actually feel like that song, Easy on Me, I don't know, when I listen to it, it almost seems like she wrote that for her kid. I don't know, that like in my mind as I was listening to it, I was like, oh, it sounds like she's talking to her kid. Or could be. That's how I interpreted it, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I did not know how much I needed new Adele in my life until I got new Adele. And wow. Don't know what foundation I want to use. If you watched my Shop My Stash, all three of these are foundations that I don't know, I can't, like, as I look at them, no strong feelings are coming up about how I feel about them. I have the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid, the Revlon Candid Glow, and the L'Oreal Age Perfect. For some reason, I don't feel like I love this. I don't know why. I think maybe it's the color. Maybe the color isn't right for me. I do remember liking this, the Age Perfect Serum Foundation. I think I want to use the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. I want to use that, but I need to wait for this primer to dry all the way. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put my concealer on while we wait. My Pat McGrath. What is up in holiday makeup, you guys? I know that we're seeing a bunch. I don't feel like I've watched any like you know, anti-hauls or like new makeup videos in a while, in a week or so. And I know that doesn't sound like a long time, but in makeup time, That's a long time, especially this time of year when there's new stuff coming out every day. A week is like I'm so far behind. I will say, I am going to allow myself to buy one more thing because I got 4 pairs of earrings in the mail yesterday. I'm waiting on 2 clothes orders to come in the mail. And what else? I have an Ulta order coming, which only has like 2 things in it. I didn't like break the bank, but I'm going to allow myself to buy the Danessa Myricks palette that comes out on Thursday. I watched her live video last week where they like swatched everything and talked about the palette, and I want it so bad. So bad. It will be mine. So I'm gonna allow myself to buy that, and then I really, really am going to be done. There's a part of me that is like, no bitch, get the gold palette, it's getting discontinued. But every time I go onto the Sephora site and like put it in my cart to buy it, I don't know, I can't pull the trigger. I can't do it. Like, as beautiful as I think it is, I just can't do it. And so I'm not going to do it. I will be okay. I will be okay. I have so many of those shades. And I know that it's more about the formula, the Natasha Denona formula than the shades, but I just am not that, I'm not that pressed about it. I'm just not. So that was going to be something else that I was gonna let myself buy, but I don't know. I'm like at the point now where I don't even want it. Okay, let's see what this foundation does. What else has even come out? I mean, I don't know. I told you I'm so far behind. I have not watched any new holiday releases. I mean, I bought the Pat McGrath holiday palette, which is in rotation this time. Maybe I'll use that this next go round. I bought that. That was kind of the only other thing that I was eyeing. I mean, I know tons of brands have come out with holiday stuff. Nothing is jumping out at me. I do have, these aren't necessarily holiday releases. I do have just some things that are on my wish list that, I don't know, hopefully, I'm really hoping Victoria Beckham does not have a holiday sale because I will not be able to control myself. I will absolutely get at least 2 of her potted eyeshadows. I have been wanting the shade Tea Rose for so long, and the shade Mink like just really speaks to me. I want it very, very badly. Okay, so this foundation, I don't mind. It's got decent coverage. I would say like medium. I mean, my skin, I'm having some issues over here, you guys. I don't know what I was doing last week. I went a little bit psychotic with my face masks. I did a different face mask like every night last week. Don't ask me why. Because it doesn't make sense. And so I think my skin is just like mad at me. It's purging a little bit. I really don't know what the hell I was doing. But So you can still see some of that poking through, which is fine. I don't care about that. But other than that, I mean, I think it has decent, it's got decent coverage. It doesn't look, I don't think it looks too much. I don't think it looks cakey. I think the color match is decent. It's decent. I definitely could probably go a shade lighter, but it'll work. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's set my under eyes real quick. I'm liking this base. I'm liking it. I wanted to see, I'm gonna do my under eye, and I'm just gonna take some of the same shades and run them on my lower lash line. I'm not doing anything fancy, okay? I was thinking about, and I would love to know what your thoughts are on this. I was thinking about doing, I'm tempted to do like a 1 week, 1 palette type thing, type series. I don't know how I would incorporate it into Shop My Stash. I guess if I did Shop My Stash for like 2 weeks, one of the weeks would just be focused on a specific palette, and then the next week I could rotate through whatever I had, whatever else I had. That was kind of my thought process, but I have been loving watching those videos. I just think that, I don't know, I just think it's nice. I think it would give me a really good chance to just really hardcore focus on some palettes. I don't know if I would just like randomize the palette, or if I would do, I think I would probably intentionally choose some palettes, sort of like I did with this Shop My Stash, like palettes that I don't feel like I've used a lot, or maybe palettes that I'm kind of considering decluttering, maybe sort of give them a last chance. But I think that could be kind of fun to do, and then just kind of do a video like recapping at everything. What are my final thoughts? Kind of show you the looks that I did with the palette for a week. I don't know. Tell me if that would even be something you would be interested in. They definitely would be like older palettes. It probably wouldn't be anything new, especially if I'm sort of sticking with that, you know, makeup on its last leg theme. I don't think it would be anything new, but I don't know. It might be kind of, it sounds fun to me, at least. I don't know if it would be something anybody would watch, but maybe I will just try it out and see. Okay, I took that exact same color that's all over our lid, that Mystic, and I'm just blowing it out. I think I might do some of the gold in my inner corner. That's kind of fun. Oh, that's a really beautiful gold. So let me go put the finishing touches on my eyes. Okay, eyes are done. I used some Essence mascara, just the pink one that's been in here forever. I'm loving this look though. Super simple, soft, but pretty. Now let's bronze. I need to kind of get a move on. My neighbors have like a lawn service that comes every single Tuesday morning. So I know they're gonna be here soon. Like I said, my window's open, so it's probably gonna get really, really loud here in a little bit. I mean, I guess if they come, I'll just go close my window. Not that big of a deal. Let's go in. I'm gonna use the Fenty Matchstick in Mocha to bronze. I'm not using amber. You guys, I have no desire to contour. whatsoever. So let's get some of this on. I'm always pleasantly surprised by how well these blend, these matchsticks. I know it looks like a lot, just chill. Okay, that gave me a nice little color to my face. I'm tempted to, I think I'm gonna go in with one of my Nabla bronzers. I'm gonna go in with Soft Revenge because I remember Dune being a little bit more warm, like orangish, and I don't want that. So let's see what this is about. Like I said, that's the shade right there. I mean, it's a pretty enough color. I don't know why I just can't get into it. I don't know what's wrong with me, because everybody loves these. Let's go in, like I said, I think part of my problem is I just don't know what brush to use with it. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. I don't know. Let's try this, I guess. Let's see if this picks up. Okay, this is picking up quite nice. Hopefully it's not too much. Just kind of buff it in here. You guys, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me, man? Stupid. I would have been out here looking stupid. Oh, and I think the lawn people are here early this week. Okay. Not bad. I like the color that I have. I like the color that I am. I need to get my hair out of my face. They're loud. They are early and they are loud today. I apologize. I'm sure you can hear that. I was going back and forth on what blush to use. It was between the Fenty Cool Berry or this. And I think we're gonna go with this. I don't know. I might end up ruining the whole look, but let's give it a shot. I love these e.l.f. airbrush stipple brushes for just about any cream product that I use. So I don't know. I'm scared, you guys. I am putting the brush directly in here. I am gonna saturate it and then I'm gonna tap it off a little bit on my hand. Okay. And I'm just tapping. It's not bad. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it, but I also like don't love my skin right now. So maybe that's what's keeping me from loving it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm indifferent. It didn't ruin the look. So that's good. So I'm getting most of what was on my brush on my cheek here, and then I'm actually going back right onto the blush and getting a little bit more. Just gonna kind of drape it here. I don't know if it's like the smell of this. This smells like a chapstick that I used to use like in grade school. I don't know if it's like Lip Smackers. It smells just like chapstick, and it feels kind of waxy. I don't know. Like, I just don't know if I love it on my face. But it's not bad. Okay, sorry y'all. My dog is like the most docile dog ever. She's like scared of everything. But she just like got up and started growling really aggressively. So I don't know what for, but I definitely had to go check. Okay. I don't hate it, you guys. Final verdict, I don't hate it, okay? I actually think it looks quite pretty with this eye look. And what did I do with my highlighter? Okay. Benefit Cookie. This is another one that I feel like could get very intense on me. So I'm actually getting some on my brush and I am dabbing it on my forearm. I am barely touching my brush in this. Barely. I'm sorry, I am still here for the nose highlight. I am, I know. And as always, I'm gonna take my sponge, just kind of go back over everything. Really, really pretty. Okay. I'm gonna go in, I think out of all the lips that I have, I think this Moxie color from Propa is gonna look the nicest. So I am almost done with my Fenty spray too, you guys. Probably because I spray it like 30 times every time I use it. The spritzer on this is good, but the spray comes out so incredibly fine that you do have to spray it like dozens and dozens of times to even feel like there's something going on your face. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, finished look. I am quite pleased with how everything came out. Just some final thoughts. The palette I love, of course. I only used 3 shades, okay? It's going to be used more, but it's nice. I mean, if you have the regular Vieve palette, formula is on par, it's on point. It's lovely. I think the shimmers do look beautiful. I mean, even without a glitter glue, they're just very, I don't know, they feel like They feel like grown-up, sort of more sophisticated shimmers. I know I say that. I've said that before, but that's just how I view them. Like, I feel put together, I feel chic, I feel glamorous whenever I wear Jamie Genevieve's products, especially her eyeshadows. And this is no exception. So love the eyes. The base, I'm into as well. I enjoy that foundation. The coverage is what I like. It's not too much. It feels light on my skin. My skin doesn't feel, you know, heavy, cakey. I do feel like it is quite radiant. I mean, I'm definitely not matte. The bronzers, the Fenty one, I love. I'm definitely going to keep that. Blended beautifully. I like the tone. The Nabla one, I actually think that brush was a good brush to apply it with. However, I still don't know that I'm in love with it. I think the true test will be using it on its own. The next time I use it, I won't layer it. I'll just kind of use it on its own and see how I feel about it. But I like it so far. The blush I like. I mean, you can tell it's super, super sheer. Very, very sheer formula, but you know, I can tell it's there. It's a beautiful, just sort of light pink color. I think it complements this look well. I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. Okay, I'm neutral. And I don't really like being neutral about things, but that's it. The highlighter I like. I think it looks really pretty. It went on easily, but yeah, that's it. This is it. Hopefully that was fun to watch. Please do give me feedback on that 1 week, 1 palette idea. I might end up doing it anyway, but I would honestly love to know your thoughts. Like, have you ever watched videos like that? Do you like them? Would it be boring to watch with older palettes? I don't know. Let me know. But if you have made it this far, please, if you like Get Ready With Me content, you like beauty content, give me a thumbs up. It means a lot. Subscribe. That means even more. And hopefully I will see you next time for some more content. But until then, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, beauties.